We're back at SFA News Live. I love talking to retailers in particular, looking through their lens at a show like this, at what the trends are, what they're expecting is significant because that gets us closer to what those next trends really are going to be. So with me, I've got Robin McNamara, Director of Specialty Foods from Roche Brothers. I want to talk about Roche Brothers for a moment because you guys have done so many new things in such a short time. Because I always thought of Roche Brothers as a good, solid retailer, based in Massachusetts, just a great retailer. But I never thought of you guys as being that innovative. But wow, what you guys are doing now, it's all about innovation.
Yes. Yes, it is. And I think for those places now that aren't innovating and continuing to move forward, following the trends and what the shoppers want, those are the ones that are going to be left behind.
Absolutely.
And we're lucky because we're family owned and we're nimble. You have to be flexible and be able to move fast on a lot of things. That's like really the key to our success, I believe.
No, I think your success also, I know in certain markets you compete with Wegmans. Wegmans' success, again, the same thing, that family owned, you see what's going on, you go back from the show, you go to the family and you say, hey, I really think that this is going to be hot for us. Let's explore it. And you're able to do that and have a very loyal clientele from a customer base.
Yeah, we're fortunate on that part, and a lot of the communities that we're in too, they're growing communities, although we've been there for a while. So
Right.
as parents have gotten older and moved along, their kids have stayed in the town. They grew up with Roach Brothers, and then they're part of the newer eating trends and habits.
Sure. And talking about eating, your foray into prepared foods has been fabulous. I mean, what you're doing in prepared foods is among the best in the country.
Yeah, and our food service director, Adam Laliberty, is just an incredible man with food, with everything.
Yeah.
And again, he's like that, very nimble, very detailed, very thorough. Start to finish, boom, there it goes.
So I'm going to put you on the spot. Why do you come to the Fancy Food Show? What are you looking for here? And what are you hoping to bring back?
I like to find new things, and I like to see what the trend is going to be. So as we saw last year, plant-based was beginning to grow. And now it's really growing, and getting stronger and stronger. Just in the Incubator Avenue, nobody ever uses millet as a grain, and they had these amazing tea squares with millet and some pumpkin seeds that you could eat the whole bag. It's not going to hurt you.
Right. It's good for you.
You don't have to join Weight Watchers.
Right.
And it's good for you. So I always hope to find what I call a lot of base hits for our company. It's not about home runs anymore. It used to be. But you just want to keep hitting those singles and keep the runs coming. And whether it's going to be plant-based, healthier eating, which more people are going to, and really good local stuff for us too, which one of the aisles before I came here today had all of the locals that I'm dealing with, whether it be, Fancy Pants Cookies that's located in Walpole, Mass, not that far from us. And it's good to see them here and being successful. Good, clean ingredients, all non-GMO.
Yeah, and what I also like about the structure of the Fancy Food Show, that you have these local areas. You've got a New York pavilion, you've got a Boston area, whatever those pavilions are. So it makes it easy when you're walking down to target where you need to go.
Yes, it does. And it's funny, there are so many people in our own backyard. We find them all at the shows.
Right, exactly.
Why don't you call me?
Yeah, exactly. So if you had to give one recommendation to any of the exhibitors who are here, because everybody wants to sell you, everybody wants to be in all your stores, what is that one thing that can help them stand out to attract your attention?
I think for any vendor, and I don't want it to sound the wrong way, but I think it would hold true for any retailer. Learn who we are. Learn about the company. So whether it be Roach Brothers, Brothers Marketplace, Wegmans, know what that company is, know what their values are. Go into their stores, visit them, get a feel for it, because you could have a great product, but it might not be a fit for us.
And I think that's an excellent point. I grew up, my dad was in the food business. When I graduated college, I used to have to sell canned ham in the Hunts
Wow.
Point, in the Hunts Point market, and in all the markets with butchers with big, cleavers and stuff like that. And you're right. I mean, when I first started, for me it was you go from one to another, and that didn't work out very well. But really understanding which each of these stalls basically had. Who were their customers? Were they restaurants? Were they supermarkets, and so on? And the more that you can understand about a retailer and visit their stores, which I think is so critical.
Yes, it
and
is.
and so many people, I'm sure, who come to So You have never been in one of your stores, and they just saw your name somewhere and saw you quoted in some trade journal and said, okay, I got to go call on them. I think doing your homework is so important. It's not just having a great product, but also how that product fits with Roche Brothers, I think is critical.
Yeah, I think it's almost not having really been on one, but going to a job interview, know your
Yeah.
material,
Excellent analogy. Yeah.
and know what would be expected of you. I don't think I'd walk into a pet food store and try and sell them a canned ham.
Right, exactly.
But then again, you never know.
You never know. Well, thanks so much for joining us. It's a pleasure.
Yes, thank you.
Enjoy the show.
I will.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more right here at SFA News Live. Also, you can tune into us on Facebook Live, on YouTube, and throughout all of the Javits Center. And then all of these interviews will appear on the Specialty Food Association's homepage on their website. Thanks for joining us.